Okay, so hello guys. Today we'll use this full tutorial file and which I will send to each and every one of us that need or that request for it. So this actual file will model this on robot tonight and on start as well. And I'll make the general layout on my Autodesk Revit 2021. I will do some slab detailing on maybe Cadaxi or Revit. It depends. I would like us to flow with the class and let's take or maybe a little of our time out to practice. Yes. Okay, so this is my Revit 2021. It's currently loading and waiting because I have a lot of files open on my screen here. So let's wait. So I assume each and everyone does not have a template for now. So I'll come to my new and I'll come to my structural template project. I'll click on OK and to pop up. So I come to my east elevation for me to see my levels. I have the 0, 3 and come to my structural tab. I may put a level now, or I first of all I try to view what the architect has tried to insert inside his own model. I'll come to link Revit. If it's AutoCAD, I will show us as well. So I'll come to link Revit and you actually have to locate where you put your file. I click on practice. I may say auto internal origin to origin, so depends to load. So this file is created on Autodesk Revit 2020. I'm trying to upgrade this present model to 2021 now. I'll upgrade this model to Revit 2021 and move on. So while doing that, I'll come to my start. I'll try and load out my start, maybe Connect Edition or my normal Start Pro. I don't know which should we go for now. Let me go for my Connect Edition. Let me load that as well. Okay, so this is our Revit file, and I may do some little trick which may not really be cool with some of us here, but I think it's just what they try. And let's assume we want to view the 3D of this. Just click on the Home command key. You see, you can't see anything because of the default setting I have. So what to just come to this part on your properties panel, put it on coordination, then leave this as that, and then you come here. It seems it's on wireframe and put it on hidden line. Then you can zoom properly inside. Why for this you may use a room bounding to create everything together. Then on the 3D you may decide to use the section properties of the section box or the crop region, for example, to crop out some part out if you are not really impressed with how they look at. So you can take out the crop region, but we need the section box itself. The section box, this is it. You bring it closer to cut out those part away from the project for us to be able to focus only on our 3D model. We need to focus only on the 3D model. I think that is it. We put it on realistic view to see maybe, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is just a, let's say, should I say a caricature model, but I think it will serve the purpose of this class. If you notice, if you want to see other properties like the windows, maybe the search and the rest, and maybe it is model or not, I don't know, but there are ways to check that. Just hit VV on your keyboard and you come here, you make sure everything is tick, then Click on casework is very important. You may tick on ceilings if the architect is also having, especially on your structural template. That is where we have most of these issues. Not even on the most of these issues from the structural template. You may tick on your ramps, roof, maybe raster. You may even tick everything first for now. Then later on, you may come back to remove any other stuff you are not. You can work on the mechanical part later on. That is if you are also taking another model from the architect. We tick on the mechanical part. Tick on it. We can apply and let's see if there's any changes to this model on this part. Let's see. Yeah, it's taking time. So if you notice, you can now see that there is the actual roof. The previous one you are seeing is the ceiling. We have the windows. We have these stairs which is not visible to us before. I may click on OK and you can see now. I can feel the model more in a better realistic form. If you notice before, we can't see this staircase here to access that floor over there. And okay, so I think this is cool. Like this is fine, but you have to deal with some hanging the rest, but let's leave that. So you come to your east, come down to your east. So now this is my east view, and these are the architecture grid. It's on VV on your keyboard, VV, Revit links, hit on halftone, click on apply, click on OK. The reason for this halftone is for me to have the model lighter than my own actual. So these are my previous level. All I need to do is drag them to be kind of uniform to this. So I want them to be uniform to this. And I have this as 0. We have the other line as, apart from the 0, we have the next point on 7, which is 600. So you come to your structural tab, you come to your level, then you click on your pick tool, you tick on this, you have your 600. Then you have your next floor level at 36, but mine is at 3000. Just tick on it, you overround and check out. This is yes, okay, 36. Then we have our next level at 6750. Then we have another at 9000. To confirm all this is simple. Just hit on escape once. 6750. You delete this out. We don't need it. Yes, we don't need it. And then okay. So for proper identification, what I will do is I may decide to bring this back a little bit. Decide to bring it back in. I'll leave it at level 1. I'll leave it at, let's say, maybe plinth. I may call it 2.plinth or whatever it felt like. Okay. Then I'll come here, I'll change it to 3 dots, first floor. Okay. So I come here, I change it to 4 dots on the second floor. So second floor. Okay. We come here and call it, let's say, 5 dots. Maybe roof. Okay. So now I'll go back to my plinth level. This is it. I'll change for each view you have. You may want to crop this out because it's of no. Come here, crop view, crop region. You see this box. Drag it very closer to the model here. Okay. Drag it very closer. Very closer. Then I click out, I don't need it anymore. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is change this one to coordination. May even leave it at change it to coordination. I use the same command VV, Velvet links, halftone, apply, okay. So you have to match your ASICs with your or with whatever labeling um, with whatever labeling your architectural your architect is using. So this is called X on its own. I'll call it X. I don't have to give my own except there is need for it. Y is automated. Then I call this AA since it has this as AA. Okay. Call this BB. If you notice, on the previous version of Revit, it will follow like the next this bot on 2021 it will give you the actual label text, actual bubble text, which is one of the advantage of this now. So it's now getting more smarter by the day. That is an error. Is an error. JJ. Okay. I have this. Okay. JJ. So I'll come back to my structure tab, I'll come to my grid, then I'll come to my pick tool, KK, yeah, FL, okay, MM, and NN. Yeah, I don't have to create same grid for each and every one of this model. What I am more particular about or marking and checking is come to escape is trying to match everything on same height. Okay. So if you go to your second floor, So you can come to your second floor to confirm. I would like to click some of this out. Second floor, change it to coordination. Change it to coordination. Click on apply. So I have all these VV, Revit links, and after and the rest. Click on OK, and I'll come to my roof. Come to my roof. I change it to, let's say, coordination. Click on apply. VV, Revit links, Halftone. Apply. Okay. Okay, so then the next thing is I'll come down here to my plint, or whatever is it called, and I'll look for ways to structure my column. Let me check, do I have a concrete column? Okay, I have one. Then I'll click on edit type and concrete column and click on duplicate and call it, let's say, 230 by 230 or 225 by 225. Depends, some people call it C1, depends on the labeling, or 230. I'll click on OK. Then I'll drop one here. Okay, but if you should notice, let me use Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z. I'll click on 3D first, and I'll come to my view tab. But yeah, you can come to my view tab. I'll come to my type views. Okay, so I'll have a very clear understanding of this. Maybe we should pick the smaller building at the back, then we'll do this ourselves. I think that will be better for now. Like we are always taught in school, whereby your lecturer will do the easier one, and everything here is very simple, and you go for the bigger one. Okay, if you click on copy, you may use the multiple command as well. For me not to continue clicking on copy, I don't know if there will be a column here, but I want to put the ASICS line. Later on I can come back to make adjustment. By dropping this ASICS, I myself, I know is not at the center point. So if this is XX or whatever, and this is Y, I may decide to call this one X1, I decide to call this one X2. Okay, I may decide to call this one whatever stuff, Z1, call this one maybe Z2. I don't, is it A that is there before? Can't see. I'll drag this down. Okay, so now I'll go back to my structure. I'll pick on my column. So to ask, are you putting in depth or in height? I'll say I'm putting in height. I know this is the smaller building, so I'm putting to the second floor. Then I created a column earlier on 230 by 230. So to load and change back. That's when I have my column here for my first point. I'm having the second one here. Third one, it depends. So okay. So I decide to have another one here, maybe. Okay, so if you notice, this column I'm putting is what we have on this part here. Let's focus on the smaller building first. Okay, the section box is also used to cut 3D section. Yeah, it's like a section cutter. I don't like all these guys showing all these levels of the thing. I'm a fitter. Where's my fitter command there? I'm coming. I don't want to pick on the wrong guys, because I'm trying to, you know. Okay, I'll leave them for now till I can want to send them away. I don't like the way my system is lagging. Come to site and look for site, apply. Okay, still impressed, maybe, maybe sometimes okay. And, okay, so this is much. Can apply, I'll come to OK, and so please let's continue with this. I have my columns here, I have one here. Okay, I may decide to use my copy command and work around the rest. Okay, which one am I clicking on? Click on copy. So let's move on to this. Copy, yes. Please don't take this as a guide, it's just a guide. You may input your own column, whatever fits you. I want it. Okay. Depends. It's nice to actually process this. Okay, so I think we need to add additional ASICS line to this. Then drop it here and pick on this. Click on copy. Copy two places somewhere here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4. Log this out. Okay. Depends. It's just depends. Okay. Alright. So you come from here to downwards here. Okay. Copy. You move down to this part and I'll leave it here for now, and there's this little trick I usually do. I don't know if it is allowed or acceptable, but it works for me and I prefer it. I'll draw my beam here because I know I can see properly from this part, and then I'll copy it up and delete it. So what I'll do is just like I'll come to structure, I'll come down to my beam, then I'll choose to concrete beam. Let's assume it's a beam of no, let me duplicate. I'll call it, let's say, a beam of 230 by 450. Click on OK. 230 by 450. 30 by 450. Click on OK. I'll click on apply. So just come from here to this part only. Okay. If you notice, you may not be able to see your beam. I'll tell you the reason why. I'll hit on escape. You have to put your view on wireframe. Oh no, sorry, not this. Put this up back, or let's say realistic for me to see properly. put this back on wireframe, then you see your beam, and this is it. And the one of the reason why you are not also seeing this properly is you come to your manage, then after you are manage, come to additional setting, up to another lay, change this to like let's say 20 to make it more lighter. So I believe you can see this now properly. And you can also put this on hidden line if you want, but I think wireframe is more better. So this is your beam. I have a beam here, I don't have any here. Okay, so let's continue. I'll come back to my structure, beam, cancel. Okay. Now this one, this way. Okay. So come down to this part while moving around. Okay. Okay. I may stretch this particular beam to this part here, this one here to this part. Okay. This is a mirror of this, I guess. May copy and mirror, depends, but let's draw structure beam. Let's come this way. Same process. I'll come back to this part here, and I'll pick on this, and I'll click on this. Just for me to be able to do it fast. Okay. See now, from this part here, from my layout, I know I don't have any beam causing any major, maybe the parallel or the rest. So what I'll just do is, if you check well, I'm trying to put my beam on the bottom part here of the wall, whereby this is it. This is my beam here. So what I'll only do now is I'll copy it. I filter anything I don't need out and leave it as structural framing only. I'll click on apply, I'll click on OK, then I'll click on copy, paste to selected level, I'll paste to first floor. Is it first floor? Yeah, first floor. I'll click on OK. Click on OK. So these are my beams. Then I'll go back to that same first floor itself to cross check some of my stuffs. First floor. First floor. So by coming down to my first floor, I notice I have a cantilever slab here which I have to insert into this model, which is on this part, and I'll come to my floor, and when on my floor, let me check my project properties. Seems I've lost it. The only way to check that one quickly is by coming to your modify tab or manage. Okay. So what I'll do now is I'll try and insert my slab on this. Come to my structure, click on floors, then I'll look for the one available, the generic edit type, duplicate, or let's say it's 150 mm thick, and I'll click on edit, change this to 150 and click on apply. Okay, pick on the pick line, is very easier like that. Using this, I may model my slab more faster. Using this method. Yeah. Depends on you, like I've said. Line, because depends. You can come here to the pick line. The pick line There are different methods you can use to draw your slab. I'm just trying to show you to show few ones. So I'm combining different some stuff may be more complicated than someone could imagine. So one of the reasons why I'm trying to use this method. Okay, quick line. So line, you may shift the line backwards if it's above what. Okay, so this is it. I'll click on OK. Click on OK. There will be a line in between our snap line showing the direction. Is it one way, two way? We'll get to here maybe later on or so. But I may delete or hide. I view by element, and so I'll take you guys to the 3D view now. Quick. Yeah, this is the 3D view, and to me, I may decide not to model this cantilever slab or even the slab per se. I may just copy from the architectural model downwards to my own structural model. Like, let's take in this case of this staircase, I'll hit on tab. So I hit on tab like this. So click on, I hit on tab. This is it. So this is this stairs. Tab. What I will need to do is next is just like, okay, this is tab. I copy, then I'll click on paste. I'll just click on align to same place. It will copy these tiers automatically to my structural model, and if you would like to confirm that, if I hit on VV on my keyboard, Revit links, then I deactivate the model. I believe you can see this beautiful staircase here now on my model. I don't have to actually model the stairs, but I have to put the cantilever. If I like, I don't even model this slab. I copy it from the architectural model downwards to the structural model. So I'll hit on VV back on my keyboard, Revit links, practice. I'll put it back on into the view then. So let's quickly model the cantilever slab. She's just starting from here to here. Come to my structure, my floors, then I'll just click on the rectangular let's say pattern. Yes, this is it. I'm very sure. Okay. ID view by elements. Okay, so 3D view. This is it. So this beam, I may just copy all. Okay. I may want to check if I have my columns coming out of the slab. Don't think so. Okay. So I come here to my left view on 3D. I right click out. I copy, I filter out any other thing apart from the structural framing. Then I click on apply, I click on OK, I click on copy, align to selected level to the second floor for this because I have other levels also. So that's, but for this I will do something. I'll come to my wall, my beams, I'll click on edit type, duplicate 230 by 300, 30 by 300, I'll call it to 30 by 300, click on OK, click on cancel, then I'll sharp a little bit, I'll highlight this, I'll click on filter to be sure the structural frame, okay. Change Okay, filter. Salon. Okay, so I change it to 230 by 300. Okay, this is my 3D model now, and I may decide to deactivate the Revit links for now. I unload, that shows, I unload it out. So now this is it. This is it. I'll show us other stuff we can do very soon, but I believe we work with this for now. We can start. You start with yours. Start with yours if you want. Come to I may load. I may load back. Load. Every time if you do not save this model on the actual thing, you have to keep loading, upgrading, downgrading every now and then. So I'll wait a little bit properly. Okay, this is it. Some people they love to color their they love to paint their jobs. Like, well, you may do it by category. It depends on people like Danny. Like, okay, you can see it depends on the individual, not my team. Okay, so let me save this for now.